Hey everyone, this is Nihita from Parcel Tracker, and today I'm going to show you how I'd set up my account for universities that have only one mailroom for students and staff. Universities receive a high volume of deliveries throughout the academic year, but volumes can surge dramatically, especially during peak seasons like move-in week. As students arrive on campus, they can order everything from academic material to daily essentials. When managed manually, this can lead to longer processing times, increased staff workload, and increased risk of deliveries getting misplaced. Parcel Tracker aims to streamline the intake process while maintaining visibility and accountability at every step. Parcel Tracker also works with universities like Christchurch College and the University of York, and you can check out their case studies in the description below. By the end of this video, your scan and handover process will look something like this. Parcel arrives to the mailroom. I can scan parcels with my phone camera using the Parcel Tracker mobile app. From the End tab, we'll press Check-in, then hold the camera over the label and press and hold the button to pick up the name and the barcode. You can add tags, write notes, and assign the parcel a storage location. Parcel Tracker auto-extracts images from the scan, but you can add additional photos if needed. You can do this for multiple parcels in a row. Press Save to add the parcel to your cart and continue scanning. This is the second parcel label. Again, we'll press and hold the button to pick up the name and the barcode. If the app fails to do both, it'll pick up the name first and then prompt you to scan the barcode. Again, you can add tags, write notes, assign the parcel storage location, and get additional photos of the parcel. Press Save to add the parcel to your cart. And this is our last parcel label. Again, we'll press and hold the button to pick up the name and the barcode. We can either rescan the barcode or we can add a manual identifier. Mark this number on the parcel so that you can scan it later on. You can assign tags, write notes, assign a storage location, and get an additional photo. Press Save to add the parcel to your cart. When you're done scanning parcels, open the cart in the lower right corner and press Check-in. Those parcels are now checked in and the recipients will automatically receive a notification. When the recipient is ready to collect, they must present their QR code. From there, we'll go to the Out tab and press Checkout. First, scan the QR code, then scan the parcel that they're going to collect, or select it from the cart. Then press Checkout. Optionally, you can add a signature, notes, and a photo of the person collecting the parcel. When you're done, press Complete Checkout. And the parcel is now signed out. If you have an internal courier who can deliver parcels directly to the end recipient, they can also sign on parcels through the app. From the Out tab, the internal courier will press Checkout and scan the parcel label directly, or select them from the cart. When he's done, he'll press Checkout and get a signature to confirm delivery. He can also add notes and a photo of the person collecting the parcel. Then he'll press Complete Checkout, and those parcels will now be signed out. The first thing I'd want to do is to create my Parcel Tracker account, so just go to parceltracker.com and select Start for Free to create your free account. And this is what your dashboard will look like upon signing in. First, I want to show you how to customize your account. So to do that, let's go to Settings. And under General, you'll be able to upload your company logo, add your address, and even change your company name if needed. You can also set a custom language and time zone. To upload your logo, click Upload Logo. Select the file from your device. You can also crop the image. And to edit your company name and address, just enter the new one. And when you're happy with the changes, select Save Changes. Next, there is a feature that I want to enable. So let's go to Features under Configurator. If I have an internal courier who can deliver parcels directly to the end recipients, I want to enable batch parcel collection. And since I get a high volume of deliveries every day, I also want to enable additional parcel details. Later on, when I scan parcels through Parcel Tracker, I'll be able to add tags, assign a storage location, and even get a wider photo of the parcels so I know what it looks like. This also gives you a digital parcel log, which you can view at any time from your Parcel Tracker web dashboard. Once these features are enabled, it's time to upload our recipient list. So let's go back to the dashboard and select Recipients. From here, you can bulk upload recipients using a CSV list, or you can add them in individually. The reason why we want to upload our recipient list first is because Parcel Tracker will use this data to match parcels to the correct recipient and notify them at the same time. Parcel Tracker can now read labels of recipients who don't currently exist in your directory, and will give you the option to create a new one. However, it's still best to start with the recipient list first so that you can quickly log parcels without slowing down to add a new recipient each time. To bulk upload recipients, select Import List. And from here, you can find a downloadable template which you can fill in, or you can select an existing file from your device. First, I'll show you the template. This is our template. There are some optional fields, but the most important ones you'll need will be the recipient's first name, their last name, their email. The reason why we need their email is because Parcel Tracker will use this as the primary notification platform. And finally, their location. In a university, a student's location can be the room number in a residence hall, or it can be a faculty room or department building for staff. Here's my sample recipients CSV list. Some of my recipients consist of staff in different departments or faculty rooms, and I also have students who might live in different dorms on site. And when my CSV list is ready, we'll select Browse File, select the file from your device, tick this box that says you have permission to upload the data, and click Continue. Make sure that each column is mapped out to the correct property, and here's an example of when I encountered an error. In this example, unit which I used to define room numbers was not recognized as a location, so all I had to do was select the correct property. In this case, it would be the location. And when you're done, click Continue. Review the information. You can even make any last-second changes from here. And when you're done, you click Continue. Finally, upload the data. Parcel Tracker will show you if there were any errors during the process, if there were any duplicate recipients, or if any recipient data was updated from an old CSV list. So now let's view all recipients. And you'll see that they've all been added. Next, I'll show you how to add recipients individually. Let's say that a student has joined mid-year and you want to onboard them onto the Parcel Tracker system so they can start receiving parcels at the university. Click on Add Recipient, enter the necessary details, and then you can click Add and create another to add a new recipient, or Add to close the window. Next, I want to set up my scanning devices. Since Parcel Tracker is a mobile app, I can use a phone or a tablet. Apple or Android both work, but for best performance, we recommend at least an iPhone SE or an Android with 6GB of RAM and a 2.8 GHz processor. You can have Parcel Tracker on a designated building device, or you can have staff download the app onto their personal phones, and if so, you want to add them in as Mailroom users. So to do that, let's go back to Settings, select Mailroom Users, and then click Invite User. Enter the necessary details, and you can even select their permission levels. If you want this user to be able to sign in, sign out parcels, or add and edit recipient details, then invite them as normal. But if you want them to have access over the features, then invite them as admin. And when you're done, click Send. This person will receive an invite to become a Mailroom user on your account. The next thing I want to do is to set up my tags, so let's go to Tags. Parcel Tracker comes with some default tags, but you can add more as needed. You can use general parcel identification tags, like if it's high value or if it's a medical supply. Or you can add routing tags for specific departments or campus buildings. So to add a tag, click Add Tag. Enter the name, and you can even select a custom color so that it's easier to see. Next, I want to set up my notifications, so let's go to Inbound Notifications under the configurator. When parcels get scanned in through the mobile app, recipients will automatically receive a notification to collect their parcel, and when they collect, they will also receive a confirmation email. Through the web platform, you can customize the content of these notifications and even set a schedule, and also add reminder notifications. You'll see a table of all your notifications, including the notification's name, the type, which channels it's active in, and which site it's used in. First, let's see how to add your branding to a notification. Let's click Global Style, and you'll be able to upload your university's logo. This way, students and staff know that the notification is coming from you. To do that, click Upload Logo, select the file from your device. You can even set the logo size, and even customize the background and accent colors. And when you're happy, click Update. Now this style will be applied to all of your notifications. Next, let's look at the types of notifications and how to customize them. Parcel Tracker has 4 types of notifications. Check-in and check-out notifications are on by default. A check-in or delivery notification is what the recipient would receive when the parcel is first scanned in, and it will tell them to come collect their parcel. A collection or checkout notification is basically what the recipient would receive, confirming that they've received their parcel. Reminder notifications can be set so that recipients pick up their parcels in a more timely manner. And you can also set up welcome emails for recipients who have recently been added to your directory. First, I'll show you guys how to edit a notification, and to do that, let's hover over the field and click Open. This will take you to the configuration page. On the left, you'll be able to edit the contents of your message, and on the right, you'll see a preview of what the notification would look like. You can edit the template's name, enter a new message. You can also customize the variables, like adding the recipient's last name, their alias if they have an alias, and any of these other variables. And you can also choose to display advanced parcel details. This will show the recipient things like notes, who the courier is, and when the delivery arrived. And when you're happy with the changes, click Submit. And you'll have updated your template. Next, let's try creating a new template. Let's say that you want to set up reminder notifications. We'll click Create Template. Select the notification type. And then again, edit the necessary details. For reminders, you can even set a reminder delay and a maximum number of reminders. And when you're happy with the changes, click Submit. Finally, I want to show you some additional actions that you can do with notifications. Just hover over the desired template and then click the 3 dots next to it. As you can see, you'll be able to schedule, duplicate, and even delete notifications if needed. Let's try scheduling a notification. Scheduling can be done if you need a buffer between scanning parcels and notifying recipients. This can be useful if, for example, you get a high intake of parcels every day and need all parcels to be signed in before you can facilitate collections. Toggle Enable, set the delay, and finally click Update. You'll have successfully created the template, but you still need to assign it to the site. And to do that, click Assign Template, select it, and now it'll be added. Finally, let's set up our storage locations. As mentioned earlier, when we scan a parcel through Parcel Tracker, we'll be able to assign it a storage location. This can be especially helpful in locating the parcel when the recipient is ready to collect. For a university that has only one mailroom for all students and staff, it can be really easy for parcels to go missing or get misplaced because as parcels come in, they keep getting moved around. And storage locations can help prevent that. I can really map out my entire mailroom from each shelf, each aisle, each row, and even lockers if I use lockers. To add a location, click Add Location, enter the name and click Save and Add Another to add a new one, or Save to close the window. Now that I've set everything up, it's finally time to start scanning in some parcels. You're now looking at my phone screen, and I first want to show you where you can find Parcel Tracker on the iOS App Store or the Google Play Store. Whichever one you're on, go to Search and look for Parcel Tracker. select Parcel Tracker Mailroom, and this is the app that you want to download. Once it's installed, you can just sign in with your account details and you'll be able to start scanning. This is what the app looks like, and before I show you how to scan in and scan out parcels, I want to show you guys these 4 tabs. The first one is In, which is what you use to scan in parcels, Out to sign out parcels, Manage to manage parcels recipients and users, and Settings to access our live chat support, our online knowledge base, and configure the features and scanning mode. I moved my phone screen a bit to the right so I can show you a flowchart of where parcels are currently at in your workflow. Now let's say that parcels have arrived to the mailroom and you're ready to scan them in. We'll press check in, hold the camera over the label, and then press and hold the button to pick up the name and the barcode. Since we enabled additional parcel details earlier, we'll be able to assign the parcel tags, assign its storage location. We can also add notes. And Parcel Tracker auto-extracts images from the scan, but you can add additional photos if needed. Press on the image icon, and you can either take a photo or select one from your gallery. Let's just take a photo as normal. You can do this for multiple parcels in a row. When you're done, press save. This adds the parcel to your cart and you'll be able to continue scanning. Here's our second parcel label. Again, we'll press and hold the button to pick up the name and the barcode. If the app fails to do both, it'll scan the name first and then prompt you to scan the barcode. Or you can also add a manual identifier, but I'll show you guys how to do that later. For now, let's try rescanning the barcode. And again, you'll be able to add tags, assign the parcel storage location, and get a wider photo if needed. And when you're done, press save. This adds the parcel to your cart, and then you can keep scanning. Next, I'll show you how to do manual entry. This is useful if the labels are unscannable for any reason. We'll press select recipient, and you can either search for your recipient or select them from the list. If the parcel has a barcode, then you can scan it, but if it doesn't, then you can press on this pen icon. And you can either write your own identifier, or you can press this dice to create a randomly generated one. We recommend marking this number on the parcel so that you can scan it later on. And when you're done, press the check mark. This creates a log. And again, you'll be able to assign tags, storage location, and add a photo of the parcel. When you're done, press save. Now let's say you've scanned in all the parcels. We'll open our cart in the lower right corner. If you want to make any changes or delete a parcel, then swipe left. And when you're done, press check in. These parcels are now checked in, and the recipients will automatically receive a notification to collect their parcel. From here, parcels can either be collected by the recipient from a designated collection point, or they can be delivered by an internal courier. I'll show you how to do internal courier delivery first. Let's say that the courier has picked up the parcels and has reached the recipient. He'll go to the Out tab, select Checkout, and then he can just scan the parcel label directly, or you can select the parcels from the cart. For now, let's just say that he's delivering this one parcel. And then we'll press Checkout. The internal courier can get a signature to confirm delivery, and he can also add notes and a photo of the person collecting the parcel. Then he'll press Complete Checkout. That parcel will now be signed out. Next, I'll show you how to do QR collections. Again, when the recipient receives a notification to collect their parcel, they receive a QR code in their email. All they have to do is present this QR code to you at the collection point. And when they do, again, we'll press Checkout. First, scan the QR code. Then scan the parcel that they're going to collect. Or select them from the cart. And then press Checkout. Since the QR code was used this time, you don't need to add a signature, but you can still add one if needed. And again, you can add notes and a photo of the person collecting the parcel. When you're done, press Complete Checkout. And that parcel will now also be signed out. You can also check out parcels from the Parcels tab, so let's open that tab. And look for the parcel that you want to sign out, and then open. And then press this Checkout Parcel button, and you can add notes and a signature to confirm delivery. That parcel will now be checked out. Now let's open our Statistics tab. This feature can give you more insight into mailroom trends and give you an idea of how to resolve common bottlenecks. I'll show you information like your peak check-in and checkout times, your top couriers, as well as your average parcel turnaround time. Since it's a fairly new account, we don't have a lot of data here yet, but I'll show you guys what it looks like once you've spent enough time with the software. Let's say that your peak check-in times are between the hours of 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. You can use this information to allocate more resources such as extra helping hands, or even parcel trolleys to accommodate incoming deliveries. You can also perform a parcel audit to make sure that there's enough space in your storage room for all the incoming parcels. If you've noticed that parcels have been sitting in storage for too long, you can set up reminders so that recipients pick up their parcels in a more timely manner, or you can hire another internal courier to help with the workload. And that concludes our tutorial for university mailrooms. Please let us know if you found this video helpful, which features you like best, and which features you want to see us add in the future. You can also find our sign-up link in the description below. Thank you for watching and see you next time.